Today we are going to start a new chapter. Name of the chapter is Key Features of a Democratic Government. Already you have studied what is government, what is a democracy. In this chapter we will be studying the fight of the people for establishing democracy, and also will study the various features which are required for the success of a democracy. So, the definition of the term, the key feature of a democratic government. Now, key means the main, features means the characteristic. Democratic, where people are all powerful, and government, as you know, government is a group of people or a person who rule the country. Here, a group of people. So what we are going to read here? We are going to read here the main characteristic of a democratic government, means a government where people are all powerful. That is, for the success of democracy, what should be the various criteria, various characteristics. Students, you remember we have studied in the previous chapter that the story of establishment of democracy was not so easy. The government of the various countries did not readily accept democracy. So here in this lesson, we will be studying a recent story of the establishment of democracy in a country where democracy is presently very successful. So here we go. Story of the establishment of democracy in South Africa. Now let's see where is South Africa. You have seen this is the world map. Here you notice in the continent of Africa, southern part of the continent of Africa, there is South Africa. South Africa is an independent country. Now what was the problem? Why the people of South Africa had to fight a long drawn struggle for the establishment of democracy. So before studying that, let's study the composition of the population of South Africa. South Africa, there was a handful of white people, the white colonial masters. Next, the black indigenous Africans. Then the Indians. The Indians went there to trade and also as a laborer. And all other non-white, that is the colored race, who went there and settled from the various parts of the world. So basically we can divide here the population into white and non-white. The white minority government was discriminating the majority non-white people, and this of discrimination of the non-white by the white is known as apartheid. So what was apartheid? Apartheid was a policy of racial discrimination being practiced in South Africa by the white colonial master towards the non-white. So for your further clarification, what is race? Race is a group of human beings based on their physical features, commonly which we call jati. In our Indian term we call jati. So you will be probably more clear if I use the term jati. Discrimination. Discrimination is unjust or unequal treatment based on race, age, sex, etc. Now we will be reading here the detailed policy of apartheid. What was apartheid law? So under apartheid law, various races were not allowed to mingle with each other, even not to live near each other, and the common facilities were not given to all the people living in South Africa. Now let's study in detail the various apartheid laws. Under this apartheid policy, the minority of white people, they were occupying the best land of the country. So, and the entry was restricted there for the non-white people. Blacks were forced to learn the language of the white. There were also separate schools, colleges, hospitals, buses, even the bus stops, railway compartments, hotels, etc. for whites and non-whites. Blacks had no voting rights. In their own country, they had no right to vote because the government was of the minority white people. They were under the burden of all taxes, where they had no right or very few rights, but they had to pay all the taxes. And whites were exempted for payment of any taxes. Now students, in the next, let's go a photo gallery. Carefully you will study the photo gallery, and what we'll do, we'll try to at least any three apartheid laws or apartheid policies being practiced in South Africa by the white to non-white. Now we will be studying next the apartheid movement. What was that apartheid movement? So the people of South Africa, they responded towards the apartheid discrimination of the whites. They started a struggle against the white government, and this is famous in history as the apartheid movement. As you know, in our country, Indian National Congress took the lead of our freedom struggle. Similarly, in Africa, South Africa, African National Congress was the organization who took the lead to bring all the non-whites under a single banner, under a single struggle, organized struggle. And in that, Nelson Mandela, as we have the father of our nation, Mahatma Gandhi, who guided people rightly in the time of crisis. Similarly, Nelson Mandela gave the able leadership to the people of South Africa non-white into and the apartheid policy. Next we will be studying the end of apartheid. Finally, after a long struggle, this apartheid came into an end in South Africa in the year 1994. South Africa became a democratic country in which people of all the races are considered equal. Nelson Mandela became the first black president of the democratic country of South Africa. So students, we'll end here with the story of establishment of democracy in South Africa. In our next class, we'll be studying other characteristics, some other important characteristics of a successful democracy. Thank you.